There was once a young boy, restless and uncertain about his life. Every day, he watched people around him live the same ordinary routines: wake up, complain, work, sleep, and deep inside, he feared, will my life be like this too? Just average, forgotten. One evening, unable to hold his questions anymore, he went to an old wise mentor who lived on the edge of the village. His voice was trembling as he asked, "Master, how do people go from ordinary to extraordinary? How does one go from average to success?" The old man looked at him, smiled gently, and said, "Sit down, son. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, there was a young man, not very different from you. He wasn't brilliant. He wasn't rich. He was average. Just another face in the crowd. But one day, he realized something powerful: nobody was coming to save him. Not his family, not the world. If he was going to change his life, he had to take responsibility. That was the first step. Responsibility. With this new fire in his heart, he began to dream. Not vague wishes, but a vision, a clear map of his future. He wrote down where he wanted to be in 5 years. What kind of man he would become. Without a vision, people drift like boats without sails. But with vision, every step has purpose. That was the second step. Vision. Still, dreams alone weren't enough. He knew he needed to grow, to sharpen himself. While others wasted time in idle talk, he devoured books, learned skills, sought mentors. He was building something inside him that no one could take away. That was the third step. Investing in himself. But the journey was not easy. He failed. He doubted. He fell many times. Yet, every morning, he chose to rise again. He discovered a secret: motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what carries you forward when motivation fades. It was discipline that transformed him. That was the fourth step. Discipline. And then, he changed his circle. He stopped walking with people who mocked his dreams. He found those who pushed him higher, who believed in vision, who lived with purpose. Slowly, he became like them. And together, they rose. That was the fifth step, choosing the right circle. 10 years passed. The young man who was once ordinary had become extraordinary. Not because he was lucky, not because the world handed it to him, but because he chose it, every single day. The old mentor's voice softened as he looked at the boy sitting in front of him. "Remember this, son, 10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The only question is, will you remain average? Or will you become the extraordinary version you were meant to be?" The boy's eyes widened. In that moment, something shifted inside him. That's the story. That's the path. 5 steps: responsibility, vision, growth, discipline, circle. Your future is waiting. And the choice is yours.